I'm at BTME 2022 and I'm on the Price Turfcare stand with Rupert Price, he was Managing Director.
Hello.
Rupert, how are you doing?
Yeah, very well, thank you very much. Very well. Nice to see you.
And you. So, a couple of tough few years with COVID.
Yep.
How has Price been doing throughout that?
I think it was scared to begin with. It was a real shock to the system. It was for everyone else. You obviously got the restrictions of travelling. You know, what the hell do you do? How do you go and show customers the machine? The Ventrac for us is a machine we started importing 5 years ago. And if we don't show customers, we're just never going to sell it. People have got to see it being demonstrated. So the first few months of lockdown, it was like, you know, we went out to some demonstrations, did some deliveries, but we tried to really pull back. And then you suddenly think you've got to show people the product.
Yeah.
Grass is still growing. People wanted to, you know, still got needs to cut grass regardless if it was lockdown or not. So we got out there and we travelled up and down the country.
Yeah.
It's been a strange couple of years, but I'm pleased we're out of it.
Yeah. By the looks of things, it looks like you're coming out the other side quite well. I know Ventrac is pretty much booming at the minute, isn't it, really? Very versatile in what it does. So tell us a little bit more about that and the success of Ventrac.
Yeah, it's seeing is believing, to be honest. We've done, you know, hundreds and hundreds of demonstrations up and down the country with a team of people. It's such a nice feeling to go and see a customer and show them the flexibility of the machine.
Yeah.
We can go and cut slopes up to 30 degrees, even if it's really, really wet. And then we take the deck off and we put a power rake on the front, or we renovate their pathways, or we brush the driveway. And you say to people, how have you brushed your driveway, or how have you maintained things? And we don't normally bother with that. And when we can go and help them, it's such a nice feeling. So yes, we go and do the demonstrations, hopefully leave there 2 or 3 hours later with a man thinking, yes, that's exactly what I want. And so it's been a really interesting few years.
So in terms of new developments, tell us a bit more about the machine behind us.
This is the new 4520 you can see here. Very easily distinguishable with 4 LED lights on the front. This machine was launched last year in America, and we've just got the first shipment of products through. Very similar to the 4500 we've been selling for the last few years. Exactly the same fitting attachments for all the decks. So even if you'd already got a 4500, all the attachments will fit on this one here, and vice versa. This has got a bit more power and slightly restyled.
Sounds good, very interesting. In terms of the show, have you had a lot of interest on the stand?
Yeah, we've had lots of interest. We're in a very fortunate position. It's bizarrely in a corridor. I think everyone laughed when I came here a few years ago. But lots of people come past, and there's been lots of interest in the product. Been slightly quieter show than normal, but lots of people are very interested. So yes.
Well, I wish you the best of luck for the rest of the show.
Thank you very much.
And I'm glad to hear it's going very well for you.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you for coming on the show, Sinead.
Thank you, Rupert.
Thank you. Bye-bye.